Now let's get into Monday Night Raw, July 14th, 2003, or better known as the one where Kane and Jim Ross have a sit-down interview.
Yeah, it was real nice. It
was real well.
A really good interview. Real nice.
And no one even remembers it.
Same show.
Yeah, no one even remembers it. This episode from July 14th, 2003, Indianapolis, Indiana, did a 3.8 rating on the
Raw
television.
in the
mud. Whoa! Hey, you got before you get into it, you want to hear the competition?
Who's the TNA?
TNA Wrestling Total.
Oh yeah, what they do that week? I actually am
July.
curious about that.
I don't know the ratings because it was.
That's fine. Yeah, I just want to know the
NWA TNA pay-per-view. I'll just tell you the main event. We don't have to get into the rest. The open is Jeff Jarrett and Joey Legend engage in a brawl at ringside to start the show.
That sounds exciting. Wait, this is the weekly pay-per-view or is this the on?
The weekly pay-per-view. I don't know. They were running weekly and TV. I don't remember when they went to whatever. But the main event was a 5-minute match, D'Lo Brown versus Vince Russo.
Whoa.
That's why they got a 7.
The money's up.
I just saw that main event and I was like, okay, I need to mention this on the show.
Tony, while you're talking about the competition, while you talk about the future legends of the industry, which are always being built up on Heat, which is taped before Raw.
Yeah, you have John Hennigan and Matt Capitelli defeated Hiroshu and Aaron Stevens.
Who?
That's not what that says. That says
who's Hiroshu?
That's Hiroshu Tanahashi. It's not what it says. Horseshoe.
Hiroshu.
Horseshoe was here?
Bro, Horseshoe. It's Luther Reigns.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Shit.
Seahorse Bones himself?
What? John Hennigan was Morrison. Matt Capitelli is Matt Capitelli.
Matt Capitelli.
Horseshoe is Luther Reigns, and Aaron Stevens is Damien Sandow.
Wow. And then we had John Heidenreich pinned Travis Tomko.
Travis Tomko?
Travis? What the hell?
Who?
Hi.
Rico with Jackie Gaeta pinned Val Venus. Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak defeated La Resistance in a non-title match for Heat.
La Resistance couldn't even get on Raw.
Not only could they not get on Raw, they lost to Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak on Heat.
Garrison Cade went to my high school.
Is that for shoot?
Yeah, for shoot. Not at the same time. But he did go to my high school, yes.
Well, because you're older than him, of course you want to
yes. Hurricane pinned Rob Conway.
Little Robbie Conway?
Oh, that's fair.
And Tommy Dreamer beat Nick Dinsmore.
Innovator. The Innovator, baby. That's what
Tommy
I'm talking
Dreamer
about.
beat Eugene?
He beat his fucking brains in. That leads to later.
Well, we now get into Raw. We get a little intro flash at the beginning. And it has pictures of Eric Bischoff and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
These are the same pictures that are in The Office as well. Which is
it cuts to The Office and you see the same Stone Cold Steve Austin one. And it's the funniest picture they could find of this guy.
It's really good.
I don't know if there's not many pictures of Stone Cold smiling. And that's probably one of the few.
It was at the beginning of every show for like the whole year.
It's shitting and grin, yeah.
So we get a cold open before we get into the actual show here. A look back at last week's Raw where Kane wanted to quit because he thought the fans would hate him because he's so damn ugly.
Damn it, I'm ugly.
That's Kane was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Why did he think this?
They go later on into it about
From The Undertaker?
Therapists and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
That might be something to do with it. Or maybe he just is really ugly. I don't know.
I was going to say, I think maybe he's onto something.
I mean, it would probably be okay if his barber didn't just cut his hairline in half. I don't know what happened.
Imagine if they kept the OG unmasked hair forever.
What if he took the mask off and he was like handsome
every
Squidward?
day?
I think he should add more. I think they should honor he was Glenn Doink. That would have been awesome. Big
he
green
took the
hair.
mask off? There's another mask.
Just smaller.
That would be so awesome. So it shows Kane. He's pissed off because he's so damn ugly. So he choke slams Eric Bischoff off the stage. Cool. Bischoff almost misses both tables, by the way, on that choke slam.
That's
crazy.
a fantastic
That's a crazy.
spot.
That's an all-time choke slam.
He choke slams him, and Bischoff, I guess Bischoff's head weighs 90 pounds because that's where all the weight went, and he fucking fell on his head.
It was a tough bump.
Is that the one where they take the camera, the jib camera, and they put it right in his face?
Yeah, they go right up his nose.
Yeah. So then Stone Cold Steve Austin says, "You know, you ugly son. You're one ugly son of a bitch." And then Kane grabs the mic and says, "You said you weren't going to make fun of me, Steve."
Yeah, the fuck.
He lariats Steve Austin. And then Steve Austin says, what? Ends up getting up and hits the Stone Cold Stunner on Kane. I was like, damn, we're going home. That's it. That's the end of Kane's run right there.
I like that Austin's going out of his way to try to make Kane, like, he's trying to make him feel good, but at the same time, he's like, nah, he's like, this ain't no beauty contest, Kane, you ugly bastard.
Dude, Steve Austin is literally Southern dad mode here. Well, you're not the ugliest son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life. That's for fucking true. What?
You ugly son of a bitch. People aren't laughing at you. They're cheering you, you stupid bastard.
Which is, that's a cool segment. Like, Austin was like, you go out there, son, and they're going to cheer you. And he goes out and the crowd's like losing their mind for him. I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was. Sweet. He hits the stunner on Kane. He starts bleeding. Steve Austin goes to grab the beers. No, he grabs the beers. I said, "Never take it home, baby." There we go.
Kane never shows up ever again. That's the end of
Kane's run. Thanks for playing, you ugly bitch.
Gimmick.
That would have been awesome if that's how it ended.
So Kane sits up and you choke slam Steve Austin. And then you have Jim Ross in the background just screaming.
Where did Jim Ross go? He's broken Austin in half. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Jim was fired up for this, dude. He was on something here.
He bought into burned ugly Kane. What the fuck? You can't buy into anything on AEW right now, but you can buy into burnt ugly half hairline Kane setting you on fire. Are you kidding me? But Orange Cassidy's where you fucking draw the line.
Orange.
Listen here. It is a different era.
What the
fuck? Boom, and I mean this. Boom.
And of course, then we get the almighty Untitled Raw theme song.
Let's get it on. Move to the music, motherfucker music.
Oh, no, wrong one.
Whatever.
I used to play the video games and just keep the damn TV on and just let it run at the menu.
It's like the perfect combination of the music. The video itself is sweet. It doesn't get better.
All right, so now we're kicking off Raw with the Chris Jericho Town Hall segment.
I wrote the same exact thing.
Another Chris Jericho Town Hall.
I can get away from these things.
I can't escape this bastard. Why is the highlight reel logo a fidget spinner?
Why is the fucking Geratron 5000 the tiniest fucking Michael Scott TV from the office?
That's a plasma, bro.
Yeah, come on,
That's his plasma.
Let him go.
Like Michael Scott when he pulls the TV forward. He's like, look at this TV and he pulls it forward.
Yo, that's all you can afford on his $0 a year salary with benefits, babe.
Bro, every Raw we've watched in the past like 2 or 3 years, Jericho has had the same checkerboard outfit on.
We just keep going back to 2003. I don't know, man.
It's always the same damn outfit.
Chris Jericho in the ring with tiny baby man glasses. I like this look a lot.
Tiny baby man
glasses
TV
were
too.
awesome. Those glasses were awesome.
I like them too.
I have good memories of the highlight reel, but also it's no coincidence that wrestling died around the time everyone got these fucking talk shows, man.
Yeah, they did Carlitos Cabana, and then they did
too many.
What else they
had the dirt sheet.
La Resistance had their own, didn't they?
Yeah, dirt sheet. Yeah, this is also very fucking long.
Oh, it's incredibly long. It's 15 minutes at the start of the show. Chris Jericho invites Eric Bischoff to the highlight reel.
Eric Bischoff!
Big Eric comes out with a neck brace. The hokiest, biggest neck brace that he could find.
I love
it was incredible.
And he goes,
it's like pushing his skull off
it actually is fucking his neck up.
Yeah. And Eric Bischoff goes, well.
If you look at it at a good angle, it just looks like he has a big turtleneck.
Eric Bischoff was supposed to sit home for 8 weeks, but he had to come back here or else Stone Cold Steve Austin was going to beat everybody up on the show.
Which, honestly, fucking, that's pretty true.
That's for true.
I like Stone Cold's way running the show. We'll get more into it. As we get on
there's that one specifically that I love on this show.
Steve Austin, no antics. Bischoff announces Kane will have a live sit-down interview with Jim Ross tonight at Connecticut, the WWE studios.
Yes.
He goes, I got some footage I need to show you, Jericho. Jericho says, okay, well, let's go to the extremely expensive Geratron 5000 and see what footage you got.
Roll the tape, monkeys.
Yeah. Monkeys.
Monkey.
That's back to the monkeys. What the fuck?
It shows Kane throwing RVD through a wall.
RVD walks up to Kane. He's like,
we do it.
Kane, hey, man.
Yeah. Whoa.
You don't need that mask anymore.
Whoa, what happened to your hair? Where'd you go?
I got a guy here. That's pretty sweet.
I like the hair, bro. And then Kane said, what the fuck? Grips him and legit throws him through a wall. And behind the wall is just some dude who is running in place. I don't know what he was doing.
There was no clipping.
Yeah.
I got a few questions. Why did the camera on the ground when it started? Why was it just sitting there?
Very small cameraman.
Had to make him look big.
And then also, did you guys hear the fans laughing when he went through the wall and they showed that guy? The fans just started laughing.
How could you not laugh?
Guy no clipping through the wall. It was really good.
Well, okay, the glass breaks, which it breaks a lot tonight. A lot of glass breakage tonight.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out with a "fuck you" shirt on. Fuck you.
He gets in the ring and immediately starts flipping over Jericho's chairs.
Stone Cold is pissed that Eric sent Jim Ross to talk to Kane in Connecticut because Stone Cold Steve Austin was supposed to face Kane tonight.
The first thing that Jericho, like, he gets in the ring and starts to talk. Jericho tries to cut him off. He says, "Shut up, jackass."
He does that all night long. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Eric says that Stone Cold Steve Austin ruined Kane's life. He said he was fine making money in this business, and a good tag team, was tag team champions, had a lot going for him, and you convinced him to be a monster again, Steve. This is your fault.
This is, I mean, honestly, when you look at it, he's not telling any lies here. These are all the truth.
Stone Cold Steve Austin said, "Well, you know, I was supposed to face Kane tonight, but you know, I'm still gonna whip a man's ass. What? I'm still gonna whip a man's ass. What?
I think I'm gonna whoop your ass, Bischoff." He said, "Your stupid little neck collar, you make me sick."
Why do you say that? What the hell? You're pathetic.
You are absolutely pathetic. What the fuck?
You made me sick. You stupid son of a bitch.
And then Austin goes to leave. He's done with this shit. He's whatever. And Jericho says, "That's right, Austin. Walk on out of here." He calls Austin a failure, and he also calls him a sanctimonious son of a bitch.
They zoomed in right on his head, right when he said it. Sanctimonious.
I love it. I'm going to use that more often. I asked Deb, and I already forgot what she said. Here, I'll look it up. Sanctimonious means making a show of being morally superior to other people.
He used that word right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Wow, Jericho's maybe the smartest man alive.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you get stunnered.
Yeah, take this
you smart ass. What?
Yeah. Spell that.
Came to sanctimonious cold stunner.
Here's this onomatopoeia stunner for you.
So it shows Jerry Lawler and Jonathan Coachman on commentary as Jim Ross is with Kane in Connecticut. I'm kind of sad. I wanted Jim Ross on commentary, but I'll take Coachman.
I always prefer, I mean, shockingly enough, I would like JR on commentary.
Now we get the first match of the evening.
All right, hold on now.
Hold on a second here.
I can't tell you the roller coaster of emotions I went through as the entrances for this match took place. I am still confused.
There's so much. So Trish comes out first, right?
Dude, I've never heard Lawler say this as loud as he did here. Trish comes out and Lawler says, "You ready to see some puppies?"
I wrote that down as like 8 exclamations at the end of that.
What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ.
I was like, okay, Trish is in one-on-one action here, right? We're gonna get a women's match.
I was like, okay, women's match.
Okay.
That's sweet. Cool.
Oh, you get a women's match. You get Trish Stratus, and then she makes her way to the ring.
Yes.
And then it pans out to look at the crowd, and then Kevin Nash's video starts playing. I was like, what?
I wrote in all caps, LMAO, what?
I wrote, what the fuck, Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash is making his entrance here, and I'm trying to find in my brain, in the far back of my head, somehow, some way, if I remember any connection that Trish and Kevin Nash ever had.
I don't ever remember them ever being in the same room together, let alone a match together.
This is like Raw 2 on the Xbox.
Nash gets sweet fucking pyro, too.
He's got the diesel pyro from back in the day.
Diesel pyro, yeah. And I'm like, all right, that's weird. I'm like, okay, mixed tag match. That's sure.
Mixed tag match with Kevin Nash and Trish Stratus on team.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, so who are they facing tonight? So out comes Scott Steiner with Stacy Keibler.
I couldn't believe what I was. I felt like I don't know how this match exists. So Steiner's coming out, and Stacy Keibler's looking mighty Stacy Keibler here.
Sir.
Extra Stacy Keibler. I'm like, wow. This match makes me so happy. Kevin Nash,
Steiner and Nash in a match against each other.
Nash with Trish versus Steiner and Stacy is a very deadlock match. I was like, I can't wait to talk about this.
Yeah, but then
it does not end there.
There's more. So at this point, I'm pretty dead set on that we're getting Trish and Kevin versus Scott and Stacy. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Great.
But then Steven Richards, Test, and Victoria come out. And they say they announce them as all three being in the match. And at this point, I really have no fucking clue what's going on.
I'm like, who is in this fucking match?
It's a 3v2v2. I don't know what's going on.
So it is Kevin Nash, Trish Stratus, and Scott Steiner versus Tess, Stevie Richards, and Victoria. I feel like when you talk about like universe mode matches, this is the epitome of that.
This is CPU
more so than all those weird
other
other ones. Like this is the epitome of a universe mode match. It's a nothing. Nobody knows what's going on. What the fuck is happening here?
I wrote down that this felt like it was a part of the Day of Reckoning story mode.
And the only connection is Test. And like he was mean to Trish. Like it's a test match. This is a test match.
Okay. Why is Kevin Nash here?
I don't know.
He had nothing to do with anyone in this match, and he won.
He's the one that got the pin.
What was Kevin Nash doing at this time? Was he feuding with Triple H? I don't remember what was going on.
I think the feud with Triple H had just ended. I think he's gone soon after this because he tears his quad in Philly. They had nothing for Kevin Nash. That tells you how things were going in 2003.
So Test has been attacking Stacy because Steiner stole his girl.
Okay, so in August, Nash feuded with Jericho in a hair versus hair match, apparently, or something.
Oh, because he went to go do a movie, didn't he, Nash?
Yeah.
Didn't he do The Punisher?
Yeah, so that...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so this match is a 3v3. Somehow we got to this point. So it's all around Test. Test is literally the entire match. So Steiner does his push-up elbow drop here. It cuts to a close-up with Test. He's under his breath. I hate you. I hate you. I
fucking hate you. Yeah.
So then we get into the ring with Test and Trish Stratus. And I'm like, are they going to hit each other? Because I can't remember what time period this was. I'm like, can they hit each other here?
What
rules? What are the rules here?
I think so.
Yes, because Trish starts unloading a forearm flurry on Tess, and I go, "Oh God!"
I should have known that it was okay because in the recap they showed Tess hitting a pump handle slam on Stacy 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that could mean anything. I don't know. That could mean anything.
I guess so. The men can hit the women, but other way, I don't know about that.
Yeah, the men can hit the women, but the women can't hit the men.
That's how 2003 was. Don't you put your hands on Tess?
Don't you fucking touch Tess? Do you understand me?
Bitch. That's what he said too.
I hate you. So Trish hits a forearm flurry on Tess before Tess steamrolls the fuck out of her with a shoulder tackle.
Runs her down. Yeah.
Kevin Nash got in the ring and Tess said, I think I gotta go.
Kevin Nash said, "What are you gonna do about it?"
I'm gonna leave, actually. Then hits the jackknife powerbomb on him, and he gets the win.
Nash. Stevie was just there to take a pin. Victoria did Tully's finish in this match too, by the way. I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, the slingshot suplex.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Her and tested like a double team stun gun to Trish too, like on the ropes.
Oh, they did. They worked together Test worked together to hit the stun gun.
But of course, don't
you fucking touch Test.
You can team with him. That's it.
Don't you fucking even look at Test. Leave him alone.
I like that it was Big Stevie Cool versus Big Daddy Cool. They don't make any reference to that though.
Not even a little bit.
That would have been awesome.
I'm not even sure if they know what Steven Ridge's name is at this point.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, they just got this guy.
Victoria's friend.
The bump guy. It's Bubber Tate. So we cut backstage. After that, Jericho is with Eric Bischoff. Jericho, of course, not too happy that Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned him earlier. Nope. Bischoff says, well, there's no way that company policy would allow this. And Jericho goes,
of course.
Yeah, the company policy for sure.
Company policy, huh?
There's a light bulb moment, and he walks off. So it shows the crew setting up the interview with Jim Ross and Kane in Connecticut.
Big room. Big
red room. I don't know where this is actually at because it definitely ain't in Connecticut.
It's at the arena that they're in.
It's backstage. Yeah.
It absolutely
really is. It looks exactly like a backstage room.
All right, we get into our next match here. Lance Storm versus Maven. Lance Storm comes out beforehand. He has a piece of paper and he reads it off.
I'm Canadian. Hello.
If you, the wrestling public, continue to chant boring before, during, or after my matches, I will seek legal action against you.
He said his legal counsel told him to read this prepared statement.
And Maven said, fuck you.
Maven... So I'm actually impressed at this dub theme because it is very close to the original. So I appreciated that.
Yeah, it was good.
Did Gail Kim have a dub theme tonight? It sounded like her original theme, but it was so light.
I think that was Gail Kim's theme.
That was her theme. There's a lot to talk about this Gail Kim.
They just played it very light.
Yeah, I was like, why is it so light?
No, if you listen to the actual song, I guess we'll just wait till Gail Kim comes out.
Okay.
Right, that one?
I like that song, though.
We'll talk about it, yeah.
So Lance Storm and Maven have a
shitty match.
If I've ever...
a fucking bad match.
Dog, it is the most wrestling school match I've ever seen in my life.
I was gonna say, is this Maven's 4th match ever?
It genuinely was Maven just getting more time in the ring. Lance Storm is the perfect guy to put him in there with.
Yeah.
I listened to a Maven interview on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast Patreon a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know this, but Maven's first 3 matches, like actual real matches, are on TV against Taz.
Oh, wow.
That is... How nerve-wracking must that be? Your first matches are in front of real crowds on TV against fucking Taz.
Thankfully, back then, the way the matches were set up were a lot different. So, like, Lance Storm just sitting on Maven for half the matches wasn't out of place. Like, if he did that nowadays, Maven would be booed immediately. There's no way this guy would get over.
Well, they didn't really give him... They got booed anyway because Lance Storm set up the boring thing, so they were doomed from the start. Lawler talks about the fans not wanting to see somebody in a hold because Lance Storm had him in a hold. He's laying on him. He said, no one wants to see that. They want non-stop action. Oh, cool. Change the channel.
Change right over there.
Go see Vince Russo and D'Lo.
So Maven hit a crossbody. They spun that around a few times. Got a little pinfall. Lance Storm hit the super kick. I'm surprised they let Maven kick out of that. But I guess maybe he was doing the single leg more at this point.
Yeah, I guess
they moved on from the super kick.
Sure. So Maven, too exciting of a move. That's probably really what it was.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's too exciting. Maven hit a sunset flip out of the corner. Lance reversed it into the single leg Boston Crab, but Maven grabbed the ropes. Storm tries to drag him away from the ropes, but Maven somehow turns it around and just sits on him and gets a flash pin for the 3 count.
This was dog shit. Dog just shit, and that's what this was. This is sucked.
Yeah, it was quite boring.
I mean, again, it's exact. I mean, Maven, like you said, like 4 fucking matches in, I'm sure. Like, this guy, you know.
So JR is with the sound crew at WWE Studios. JR, I don't know. I guess he got confused here when he was reading his lines. All of his lines were on this piece of paper the entire night. He goes, we're going to find out if Kane is a monster on the outside or a monster on the inside. And tonight, we're going to find out. What do you mean?
Anybody knows that wants to know.
Where I've been.
I know. All I know is that I ain't too crazy about doing this interview, but I got a job to do.
He put his life on the line tonight, man.
Yeah, this is real here.
Kane is so ugly that JR could die.
What does that mean if he's a monster on the outside or on the inside?
Well, tonight we're going to find out.
We're going to find out tonight. We're going to find out.
We're going to find out tonight when we find out.
Tonight.
That's for true.
Live.
All right. So La Resistance promo here.
Yes.
La Resistance are the tag champions, the Raw tag champions.
And they're French.
Fucking French. They cut a promo about supporting Eric Bischoff. Since Bischoff is back, they can actually be on the show now.
Yes. There's a lot of fun signs in the crowd. There's one that says La Resistance. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's Deport La Resistance. And then there's just one that just says blame France.
So before we get into this, there's like a weird little commentary line that I had to point out here. So King is talking about oysters for some reason. Did you catch this at all? Yeah, he's asking Coach about oysters. Okay. And he says, have you ever eaten mountain oysters? And Coach says, we'll leave that one alone. And I looked up what that was.
What? What is it?
Mountain oysters are testicles from sheep and bulls or pigs prepared in a variety of ways. So
why do they King both know what that is?
Because King was asking Coach if he's ever eaten balls before. And then,
yes.
That
dude, I would have fought with Lawler so much.
Yeah, I suck on him with my mouth.
Yeah,
so Lawler asked Coach, that was pretty weird because I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I looked at mountain oysters. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, coach, you ever suck dick?
Yeah,
all the fucking time, actually.
I don't really know
like a dick
where
right
that
now.
was going, but they kind of just...
You got one for me?
I'm going to suck me a cock right now. You're all right.
Well, Jerry, I'm going to suck one right now.
I'm sucking dick.
That is the wrinkliest son of a bitch ball sack I've ever seen.
I don't know why we balls on the show. But that definitely happened.
All right, so Larry's and Stats is
Blame France.
Bastille Day.
Yeah, Bastille Day. Whatever the fuck.
It's Bastille Day.
Bastille.
France is celebrating their independence. They go, oh, we're going to sing the national anthem. Oh, here it goes.
And Sylvain grabs the mic and he says, Timor! France, live along, France!
Thankfully, the ambassadors of American peace come down.
Thank God. They went through a commercial. They did a commercial break during this.
I swear, like, one of them forgets the lines and they just start going, la, 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 la.
You going to tell them what the France national anthem is?
You think a single person in the crowd knew the fuck they were saying?
Yeah, for real.
We are so deep in the America propaganda era, man.
Oh, this might be the worst showing of it ever, actually.
Yeah, this is actually might be the worst.
They're singing the French national anthem. They cut to a sign in the crowd that says France sucks, because of course. They cut to commercial. It comes back. They're still singing. And then the Dudleys come out.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Which
is a cool pyro shot, by the way.
No,
like,
it is, absolutely.
It's like from the stage showing the pyro, which I don't remember, like, from behind. It's usually, like, from afar watching it come down, but this was like on the stage. I was like, oh, that's sweet. The Dudleys come out. Spike has the American flag. He's waving it around. Dudleys get in the ring. They fight. All of them fighting. Dudley's hit the 3D on Renee.
Why, dude? Why does Team 3D Nation have the American flag? Why don't they have the Team 3D Nation flag?
Has it been in canon established? I guess so, that Dudleyville is in America.
Oh, it is Dudleyville, USA.
Oh, yeah, that it did say that in the games, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a Dudleyville, USA.
You're right.
So
you're right. That's true. All right,
has done it again.
I cannot.
It's probably in Philly somewhere, right? I'd assume.
I don't know. Maybe. Bubba gets on the mic and says, "Hey, Frenchman, no one wants to hear a song like that. That song sucks." And Bubba Ray Dudley wants the crowd to sing along with them as they sing the national anthem. And then they do it. They sing the national anthem in the ring while
they
staring
dub it
at
over,
the
right? Like there's music playing, right?
There's music playing and they're staring at the stage, and I'm positive that the lyrics were coming up on the screen. And that's why they were staring.
Yeah, because you could see Devon staring at the screen.
They were struggling. Devon did great, actually.
No, he was really good, but
he was really good.
He was like the best.
Bubba gets blown up singing.
I thought this was gonna be a commercial break. Like, all right, we're gonna go to sing the national anthem, and then commercial breaks, and we'll come back and it's over.
Oh, this should have been like, like during the commercial break, they make the crowd happy. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah,
yes. Okay. This was the whole song. And it was the whole song, and then they go to commercial break. Like, what the fuck?
Lars is thoughts, man. What the fuck? 2003?
You know Vince loved that shit, too.
Oh, absolutely. That's the easiest booking in the world.
Get your little French ass out there.
Chez Bastille Day. But Vince is not even a real thing. Chez Bastille Day.
Bastille. A solid Bastille gate.
So Evolution versus Team 3D is next.
Evolution with the first version of their theme, by the way.
I like this a lot.
That might be my favorite version of Evolution's theme, honestly.
Love that theme.
With the clock.
Yeah, Dan.
So I'm watching these dudes come down to the ring, right? And I look at the Tron, and I see Randy Orton licking a girl's neck.
I'm pretty sure that's in like all their Trons.
Evolution is different, man. What a beast.
Because they do like, I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it was from a video package or just like early Evolution, but there's definitely a video out there showing that promo of Flair, Triple H, and Orton going to like a club in suits and drinking and licking girls. Yeah.
That's sick.
It's Ric Flair looking like a fucked up poodle. What the fuck? With his hair. What the fuck?
I love Flair's look here in the ring.
He's out of his mind.
We go straight from Team 3D singing the national anthem to facing Evolution in one commercial break.
Very anti-American Evolution.
Flair and Bubba Ray Dudley start in the ring here. And in the middle of the fighting between Flair and Bubba, he goes over to Spike and shoves him.
He pushes him and they miss it, but he flips him off too.
So Spike gets in the ring. They get into the corner. And then Spike slaps him, and then Flair backs up and looks at him, and then Flair flops. Dude,
Flair is so good.
Flair was unbelievable here in this match.
He was just so giving here.
Out of everyone in the ring here, he gave the most, and he did the most. Flair's the oldest dude in this ring by far.
Yeah. I mean, what would you remember more? Flair beating up Spike Dudley or Spike Dudley getting revenge on Flair? You remember Spike?
I used to love Randy Orton's dropkick spot.
Yes, I do.
I always thought that was really dope. He does it here, and it looks real good. He really didn't even have to jump that high for Spike Dudley. So
no, dude. Spike also does the Spike Dudley like double stomp to Orton. I love that fucking move. It's awesome. And Spike didn't even have to like get any height on it. He just jumped off the rope and stomped on
jumped. He just kind of fell on him.
Yeah, it looked great.
He freaked out afterwards. Big move for him.
Yeah.
So the match breaks down. Spike hits that fucking headbutt on Randy.
the SVR headbutt?
The SVR cheese headbutt.
Dude, I used to spam that shit. So every CAW got that fucking thing.
I got like a flashback.
Yeah. I guess I don't remember him doing it. I only remember from the game. So seeing him do it, I was like, oh my God.
He does the headbutt. And Randy goes, what the fuck was that?
Spike should have spammed it.
Yeah, you got to get your finisher from that. Then Randy ends up hitting the RKO on Spike. This is the old RKO too, where he had his hand up the whole way down too and everything.
Yeah. Like more of a cravat one, yeah.
And Spike's out. So
yes.
Sorry, Spike.
See ya, bitch.
So the Dudley boys come in. They try to hit the Doomsday device. They do hit it on Orton.
Yes.
They go for the wazap on Ric Flair. Triple H stops him. And then Bubba body slams Triple H, and they hit on Triple H. Orton comes in to try and catch him off guard, but they duck it. They hit him with a 3D.
3D. God, there's not many moves that are like that now, where like even the fans can see it coming from a mile away, but like they react to it like that, like 3D, like that call out is just so fucking cool. Is there anything like that now?
We talked about it before. It might be the best tag move ever.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, the Doomsday.
The Doomsday is, if I had to pick, it's that or the Doomsday. Yeah, I mean,
Total Elimination was pretty sick too.
Total Elimination was really.
When they used to murder people, that was so crazy.
We should do a segment sometime talking about that. So they hit him with the 3D. It's just a 2. Flair pulls the ref out of the ring. Triple H comes in with the French flag.
But you traitor! Blue blood Triple H is back.
Oh no!
Devon in the head with it, and then drags Orton on top of him for the 3. So Bubba tries to get Devon to get the tables for him because he's the last one in this match.
Devon's left at this point, by the way. Devon is up the ramp.
Devon!
He yells. Devon has to turn around and get that tables. He's like, all right, motherfucker, let's go.
And the refs say, no, hold on now.
Yeah, get out of here.
Bubba's the last one on the team. He sets Triple H up on a table on the outside. He does get a table set up. Sets Triple H up on it. Heads to the top. Flair knocks him down.
What the fuck was he planning? What are you doing up there? What move are you going to do?
He was going to do the Pearl Harbor splash off the top.
You going to do 450 up there?
Flair knocks him down, so it doesn't fucking matter what he does.
Fair enough.
Flair gets in the ring. Earl tries to get this back together. Flair
this is the
says,
third ref distraction spot from Flair in this one match.
And eventually Earl just pushes him down to the ground. I love that spot. It doesn't matter how many times I see it. Every time I see it, I love it.
Yeah.
Triple H is behind him, so the referee doesn't see this. Not like it would have really mattered, but Triple H hits the pedigree on Bubba, and Orton ends up pinning him for the 3.
Why was Orton's mouth bleeding? When did that happen?
Probably from the Bubba bomb.
The Bubba bomb?
Hit his butt cheeks, and it just went straight up to his
Oh, it shot through his face. That's obviously true. That's awesome.
There's semantics to this. All right. That's how that works. So, yeah, there was Evolution versus Team 3D after Team 3D led the crowd in a national anthem.
It definitely, we made it sound a lot better than it was. This match was long and fucking boring.
It was real long. And
honestly, most of the matches in 2003 to like 06 were just like this. So.
Yeah.
It shows pictures of what Kane has done to Tommy Dreamer and Rico.
Weird.
2 big names that's who they should attack. That's really sets fear across the company. He's attacked Tommy and Rico, and look what he's did. They're laying there.
Look at him.
Like they made him look like actual photos that you'd print off or so. I don't know why they did it this way.
Dude, they had They had the picture sound, like the clicking.
Watching.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know why you did that. It was so weird.
It was fresh.
Listen, I see them attack Tommy and Rico. I'm hoping he continues. Attack him again. Do more.
Did they have video of this or not?
I did not see video.
No, they only had one guy taking a picture of the aftermath.
What the hell is this?
Sonny Ono.
So we go backstage. Eric is in his office, and RVD comes in.
Whoa.
RVD says, Kane's in Connecticut?
Where's that? I don't even know. Are we there now?
Then Rob says, yeah, this is all my bad. Rob said, yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna finish Kane. Then Jerry Lawler goes, Rob Van Dam's gonna finish Kane next week.
I gotta see that.
I'm gonna let you try that one more time.
And Coach said, yeah, I'm gonna suck balls, Jerry.
I got 6 oysters right here, right, Jerry?
Already finishing Kane next week. Gotta see that. That's awesome.
You guys plunging into oysters?
That's the WWE New York menu. Coach Oysters.
Cock and balls on the menu. Coach's cock and balls.
Jerry Lawler's dick and balls special for Jonathan Coachman. That's the full name.
Just oysters, just regular oysters.
What are you doing over there?
Oysters by the half shell.
Yeah, that's fucking
So
true.
backstage, Jericho rounds up a ton of Raw wrestlers, and by a ton, I mean about 8.
All these people wrestled on Heat.
He has a petition for the Boyz to sign because everyone is sick of not only Kane, but Stone Cold Steve Austin. Jericho is going to fax a petition to Linda McMahon, and he says it's a resignation of Stone Cold Steve Austin immediately petition. Rico says, yeah, I'll sign it.
They started, I don't know if something else comes of this. Maybe it does in the next show, but Tommy Dreamer seems hesitant in both.
Yeah, he looks
scenes
real
of this.
confused. I don't know.
So I don't know if he's just stupid.
He's like, I'm not officially signed here, so I'm not too
even
sure
work
if I should.
here.
I probably shouldn't sign
I'm
anything.
booked to face D'Lo on TNA.
I don't really know what's going on here. After that, we get Rodney Mack versus Rosie.
How did this gimmick not last forever? This is so Teddy Long. This guy should have been a heel forever. I mean, I love
Teddy Long is the greatest.
I love SmackDown GM Teddy Long, like how happy and all this shit and booking 1-on-1 against the Undertaker player. But this Teddy Long is tremendous. Not only do they come out and Teddy's dancing on the ramp multiple times, Rodney Mack is walking. He has to keep stopping because Teddy Long wants to keep stopping and dancing.
Gotta get the gimmick over.
He won't stop. Then Teddy gets in the ring. He says, Theodore Long has seen what that crack-a-snake Steve Austin has been doing around here.
Crack-a-snake?
Crack-a-snake. Teddy Long says he believes a black man should replace Austin as co-GM of Raw, and the fans boo. Right.
Teddy said he's too busy running Players Inc.
I'm running the day-to-day operations of Players Inc. or else I'd take the job. And he says, I got some other people that can do it. Like D.O. double jizzle off the phone shizzle for his. And what about Johnny Cochran?
Face Johnny Cochran. I can't believe it.
And Marion Barry.
Johnny Cochran definitely would have said yes.
I think so too. Definitely because that crack a snake Stone Cold. And Teddy wants the crowd to chant along with him in the strangest chant that they could have come up with for this. Hell no, Stone Cold.
What?
And then he keeps chanting it, and it's a shot backstage of Jericho and all the wrestlers chanting it
It's
as
just
well.
the wrestlers chanting. No one in the arena is chanting.
Yeah, no, not a single fan.
So last week, Teddy Long tried to get Rosie to attack Hurricane, but he squashed Teddy Long in the corner instead.
Big squisher.
So Rosie
I think that was Kingman said this. Rosie squashed the shizzle out of Teddy Long.
For shizzle, yeah. Yeah, my hizzle.
So we get into the matchup here. Rosie tries to pick up Mack for the Samoan drop, but he actually kicks the ref. Teddy then comes in and low blows him, and then Rodney Mack hits an Oklahoma roll to win.
It's like 2 minute, not even.
Yeah, not even.
Cool.
Then the Hurricane's music hits after the end. The arena goes dark.
The lights go out, Hurricane coming through, and it comes back up, and the Hamburglar is on top of him.
Yeah, Chicken McNuggets pawing out his ass. That's crazy. He doing all those up there. Hurricane.
This very green Hurricane here.
I like this attire. I think this is cool. It's a good look.
Good alt attire.
Hurricane hits a drop kick off the top on Mack, and then Hurricane and Rosie have a stare down.
And then Hurricane looks at Rosie and says, "You look like shit."
Are you good? What's up here?
Coming soon.
Jericho is backstage. He asks Evolution to sign his petition. Yeah, they just sign it.
They sign it and they're happy to sign it. Yeah, cool. As it's going out, Triple H says, "Sign this, kid." He's looking over it.
Okay.
All right. Fine.
Then we get Raw is brought to you by Snickers Cruncher.
Do you remember that? Snickers Cruncher?
Yeah.
What's the like? What's a Snick? Like, what's the difference?
It was a crunchy.
It was just a crunchy version.
I think they put like wafers in it, right?
I think wafers. Yeah, I think wafers were a big like. I feel like they were doing M&M wafers then too, like crispy M&Ms.
I found it right here actually.
Okay.
Snickers Cruncher. Oh, yeah. Actually, it was Cruncher because it had peanuts in it. The unbeatable #1 Cruncher under the crunchy shell of milk.
Oh, so maybe there's more peanuts.
Yeah, there's a ton of peanuts. The crispy rice and the tender caramel finish the masterpiece, and Snicker Cruncher gives the distinctive flavor. So there you go.
Great. Stick one in my ass. Why did I say that?
Yeah.
It had the puffed rice. That's what made it different. The puffed rice, you know?
For shizzle.
Like the Rice Krispies.
Yeah. Let me ask Johnny Cochran what he thinks.
Stick one in my ass. Hold on. Let's go back to that for a second.
Let me try that one more time.
Let me try it 6 more times.
If you think I actually like Snickers in my ass, you're the wrong guy.
If you think for 1 second that everybody knows that wants to know.
Where I've been sticking Snickers Crunchers up my ass.
For life.
We're going to find out later tonight if Johnny likes Snickers in his ass later tonight.
Oh my God, JR's going to interview me about it. if I like them outside or inside.
We're going to find out tonight. We'll find out.
We're going to find out later tonight.
Everybody knows. Wants to know.
Anyway, what else is... What are the other... What are the other ads? What else was it?
It was in my other ass.
your spare ass. This show sucks.
You literally said I stick Snickers on my ass. I don't even know why you said that.
Oh my God. All right, so the show
Snickers Cruncher.
The show is fucking over, man.
8 more to go. Can't wait.
Right? Snickers Cruncher.
Yeah.
NikeRunning.com.
What do you do
and
there?
Subway.
You do at NikeRunning.com.
Fresh.
Booker T versus Christian. Intercontinental Championship is on the line.
Christian keeps wearing the ugliest shit I've ever fucking seen.
He looks exactly the same as he does now, except left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane, actually.
Yeah.
So we get into this matchup here. Keep in mind here, Booker was challenging for the world title here and like beating top tier guys.
Okay, but he wasn't over and fuck him.
Yeah, all that cheering is not actually for him.
No, it's for Christian.
So Booker hits the referee by accident. Christian hits the unprettier.
Right after, just so you know, right after they did that in the last match.
Yeah, of course. No one remembers, so it's all good. Booker hits the ref by accident. Christian hits the unprettier. No referee. Nick Patrick comes down, but it's too late and it's only a 2.
Bitch.
Booker hits the bookend, but Christian kicks out at 2.
It looked good, too, that bookend.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Booker goes for the axe kick, but Christian moves and rolls him up, grabs a rope. Oh, he wins. Christian wins the IC title. Well,
that's awesome.
Not for too long. Chad Patton, referee, says Christian cheated. So we have ourselves a ref disagreement. This literally, I don't know how this works. How is
this allowed?
It just exists. I don't know. Referees call it's final, except for when it's not. So I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And they start fighting. They start pushing each other. The crowd's. This is the hottest part of the match. The crowd is most excited for this.
And the glass breaks.
Oh shit!
Y'all get your asses in the ring.
Hey, you hear me?
Get in the ring.
Hello.
He comes out.
Son of a bitch.
He comes out with his own referee. He's coming down the ramp. He's on the mic. He said, "We're gonna restart the match." And he's gonna restart the match. Booker rolls up Christian for a 2. Then Booker hits a scissor kick and gets the win.
Yeah, so Christian loses and Booker T retains.
Christian's not happy though.
Christian's pissed. He starts attacking the referee.
He stomps his ass. He stomps the shit out of him.
He's stomping the Snickers Cruncher straight out of his ass.
You could say. NWO style. For life.
For life.
And you could say he was stomping a mud hole.
Yeah, somebody's about to stomp a mud hole.
Yeah, the crowd, it's just a shot of Christian stomping the ref. The crowd starts getting louder and louder, and you know it's coming. Austin not even hesitates, rolls into the ring, and immediately charges at Christian and attacks him.
You stupid son of a bitch.
He hits him from behind, not even checking on the ref. He just starts stomping out Christian, and then gets him a stunner.
That's the kind of general manager I respect.
I love that shit.
There ain't none of that bullshit on this show, son.
No. You're attacking official, or I'll officially whoop your ass.
That rules. Yeah. Stone Cold just fucking stuns his shit out of Christian. Fuck you.
Yeah,
and then we go backstage, and Bischoff gets a call on his flip phone.
No! Yeah, on his flip phone, yeah.
Linda McMahon.
Mrs. McMahon.
Oh, that's Mrs. McMahon to me.
Mrs. McMahon? Is that you?
So I guess she got that petition real quick. Got that fax.
They already faxed it? They got 4 signatures.
That's enough.
All the heels on the wrestler side.
Oh, yeah, all heel signatures too. Linda said, okay.
Okay.
Shit, what the fuck is this fax? This makes no sense to me.
Who the fuck is Rico?
Is he still employed here? Why didn't Tommy Dreamer sign this thing? What's going on?
She saw Triple H and said, all right, just push it through.
Yeah, definitely Triple H. Shit. Paul's on there. Fuck.
All right, so Kane shows up to the JR interview with a little present.
That's awesome.
All right, that's pretty much it for that segment.
That's all it was. He walked in a big red box for JR.
JR, is this for me? Yeah.
No, actually.
Yeah.
No, it actually wasn't.
No, can you just hold this?
No, I don't think it is. So we have Gail Kim versus Molly Holly. I will die for Gail Kim, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
What the fuck is this look?
She's only here for like 2 weeks already right now, right? Like she just started
her first match. She became women's champ.
Yeah.
What is this though?
I didn't look.
Bro, she was in the Matrix.
This look.
I love this look.
Fight.
What did you not? What is there not to like about this?
What is this?
What do you mean?
Give me the kiss, I will lead you to me.
Yeah, that rules. Yeah, sing it.
You can't even hear it. It's so fucked up. I hate the whole thing. The whole thing sucks.
Gail Kim was awesome in this match.
Straight out of the Matrix. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was popular at that point, bro.
She didn't even get it. She doesn't even understand what it is. Nobody knows what's going on here.
They actually try their fucking heart out here.
Yeah, Gail hits a rope walk arm drag at the beginning. This is already like way different than most of the women's matches you see on this show, which is probably why they just gave Gail the title right away. They're like,
there's a sign in the crowd that says Gal Kim.
That's pretty good. Close enough.
This match had minus a million heat. Everyone was freezing.
That was.
For this
I
match.
guess Molly didn't have a lot of heat, and Gail, hasn't been around long enough to get anything.
Gail's brand new. Gail was even like, "Come out!" And no one cared.
Anybody want to cheer? Please cheer.
Yeah. No.
Molly hits a flipping net breaker here. There was give it to him. There's a lot of intensity.
Some head scissors, some Hurricane Ranas here. This was good stuff.
Yeah, Molly hits a nice line on Gail for it too.
Yeah.
Gail hits a electric chair Rana, which was pretty cool. And then she hits a Rana pin for the win to retain.
And then she leaves. No one remembered it.
So JR does an interview backstage, if you can imagine.
Wait a second. Well, they do a little thing before the interview, too.
Mm-hmm. Kane gives JR his gift, of course.
Gives him the gift, of course. JR opens it. JR says, what the hell? He just looks down at it. What the hell?
You don't like it?
Kane takes out a big red jug. Now, you only know what this is because you're stupid, and if they said it, you wouldn't remember. So it is, of course, gasoline brand gasoline.
Of course.
Kane says, this is gasoline, JR. And
gasoline brand gasoline? This is gasoline, Jim.
What Jim? I can't read.
Now, Jim, your car ran out of gas earlier, so I'm giving you this gas tank.
What the hell?
What are you doing with this?
He takes out the box. He looks at it.
Gasoline.
That's gasoline, JR. Oh,
now,
shit.
Gasoline, brand gasoline.
What do you do with that?
What the hell? It's just gasoline.
He says, you make fun of me one time during this interview, and I'll set you on fire. Okay.
What does that mean?
Set who on fire?
And what do you mean by that? So we go into the Kane and JR sit down. It replays the promo from the top of the show.
Oh, boy.
So Kane says he was a normal, happy child before a fire turned him into a hideous monster.
Now, we didn't see that in See No Evil, so I don't know if he's telling the truth here.
Yeah, I just know Kane has a small little crappy dick.
Why? Why did you show his little shitty dick?
JR, son, you have a small little crappy dick.
Now let's talk about that burnt little wee wee.
What do you do with that, son? That's it. I set everybody in here on fire.
I set the whole building on fire. What are you doing?
I set the whole building on fire.
He said, JR says, I'm not here to make fun of you, Kate. Or your little dick. And nor will I. I'm here to help you and help the fans understand why you've been doing what you've been doing. That's what he said.
You beat up Rico and Tommy Dreamer. Why do you do that? Why do you do
that? So they show the that's what they show the recap, and Jared says, "Now, what's your reaction to seeing that footage?" And Kane says, "Anger, hatred," and Jared says, "Why is that?"
What about it works for you?
And then he said what James said, of course.
And then JR says, "You wear that chow to hide those marks, but son, you don't look that fucked up to me."
I'm not quite sure how to put this, and I don't mean to offend you, and this isn't politically correct. You wear that towel over your head to cover up your horrible marks, but you don't seem to be that scarred or deformed. In fact, I think you're a fucking liar.
Kane said,
"What the fuck you mean, bro? I was in a fire."
Jim Ross, I'm gonna let you try that one more time.
Kane, after all these years, you never what? Never had a chance to lead a normal life? And Kane takes off his towel and says, "Look at me!" Kane looks, JR just stares at him. "I see a man that needs help." He's like Dr. Phil here.
Kane said, "Yeah, I murdered all my damn therapists." Yeah, I goes,
JR is trying, he's like really trying to be a therapist. He says, "I know what it's like to be made fun of." Now, where would he get that idea from? I know that it hurts, but you just gotta say, screw it. I am who I am, and if I wasn't, then why would I say I am in the paper? JR just and they blame it on Jerry Lynn. Where were the parents at?
But for real talk, do you guys notice Jim Ross reading the script off the paper the whole time as he was talking?
Well, sadly, he can't read, so he had to call it on the fly. He says, "Everybody in Austin and the fans, they aren't your enemy," and the crowd pops for that. JR says, "They don't give a damn what you look like." Kane says, "You think so?" He said, "Well,
I hope so.
You made the decision for me." JR said, "What do you mean by that?"
Look at my hairline.
Kane says, "Everyone's a liar. And then as soon as I walk out of here, you're going to laugh at me."
True.
And JR says, "That's for true." Imagine.
Sean, I'm going to make fun of you right now.
Kane says, "I tried to warn you. Don't make fun of me." And then the glass shatters.
The glass breaks. And Kane goes, "Huh?"
How does Kane...
Kane double takes and looks straight.
That's powerful as hell right there. The glass break is all powerful.
You can hear all the way in Stamford, Connecticut. Holy shit.
They are in Indianapolis.
I'm glad that Stone Cold Steve Austin has been trained in hostage negotiations. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the glass breaks. He grabs the mic. "Kane, listen to me, you son of a bitch." Now, hold on.
Let me insult him.
When Steve Austin informed there's gasoline in the room.
Gasoline brand? Gasoline? Austin says, "No one's laughing at you. We're trying to help you." Kane says, "The only way you can know I do what I do is by feeling my pain." And then Kane punches JR. And Austin says, Kane.
Nice to meet Kane, you sick son of a bitch.
Listen, you fucking asshole.
Kane, fuck you. Fuck you, Kane. What?
Kane, I'll be dying.
Fuck you, Kane. What?
Die, Kane. Die.
What? Kane, you got your stupid little gas tank. What? I said you got gasoline. What? You're gonna set Jim on fire. What?
You sanctimonious son of a bitch.
I'm gonna drop you on that stack of dimes you call pubes.
You little dick. You shitty little dick, Kane.
You stupid little hairline. You make me sick.
You're gonna set Jim Ross on fire.
Why you put that mask back on, son, you ugly freak?
Of course, Steve Austin.
While Kane is whooping JR's ass.
He is trying to stop Kane from killing Jim Ross. Fuck you, Kane.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
So if you could believe, that didn't work.
No. Austin is continuing to tell Kane, put the gas down. Put down the gasoline. Kane
It turns out there's no way that...
No.
Oh, it turns out there's no way Kane can actually hear Austin because there's no setup for that.
Kane actually accidentally heard glass shattering. Kane pours the gasoline on JR. A stage dude runs up, he gets pie-faced. He should have set that guy on fire too. Kane is lighting a match. Austin says, listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Kane. Fuck you.
Go
Fuck
hell.
you.
Die.
Fuck you, Kane.
He legitimately says, listen to me, Kane, you sick son of a bitch. Back off. Put the matches down.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's all you had to say. I'm done.
He says, put the matches down, and then JR, Kane, Jim Ross. Kane lights the matches and sets JR on fire. And JR is engulfed. And Austin says, fuck you.
Jim Ross is on fire. Fuck you, Kane.
I bet you won't do it again.
You won't get on fire, you sick son of a bitch.
JR is screaming, help! Help!
Kane.
Austin is calling out for Kane.
Kane.
Oh my God. Kane, fuck you.
Kane. Listen to me, Kane. Sorry, James on fire. Kane's not even on screen anymore.
He's making it worse. I feel like JR could have gotten out of this alive if Austin hadn't come out.
I feel like JR was trying to tell Kane that. Look, don't listen to Steve here because we're good.
Listen, he is bald and he is so drunk. You don't even know how drunk this guy is. They finally come through and extinguish the flame. Austin is just staring at the screen, and this is fucked. Bischoff is pissed. Bischoff comes out on the stage. It's, damn you, Steve Austin. Damn you. Damn you to hell. How do you feel now? He says, Kane didn't do that. That was you. And I got a call from Linda McMahon. And next week, she's going to fire her ass. Austin is still yelling at Kane.
Fuck you, Eric. Listen here, Eric.
He says, she's going to fire your ass. Fire you. Damn you to hell anyway, Steve Austin. Damn you straight to hell. The show is fading out, and you can hear Bischoff saying, you rotten bastard. This is an all-timer ending to any show I've ever seen.
The crowd is in complete silence through this whole segment.
Oh, my God. Oh, my stomach.
So I had a migraine before we started recording.
I feel sick.
And I can't even like close my eyes right now. So I think we should go ahead and close up this Raw.
Okay, well, that was the episode where Kane set JR on fire. Historically accurate to a T. Everything you hear
Everything
here.
we said happened. And if you don't believe us,
don't watch
fuck
it.
you.
We'll see you next time. Oh no! Wait, stay. This
isn't
the end. We got more. Well, there's more. Hold on.
We're not even like halfway through the show.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh
Fuck.
shit.